me, let's go and do a DNA test for this boy. I only heard it from my father-in-law and his friends that are saying that my husband challenged me for the DNA of our son. So if he thinks this boy is not my husband's son, we are talking about for us to do the DNA, which the courts have issued documents for us to do this DNA. But there are rules, there are laws. My father-in-law stated that after this DNA, it should not be read publicly. And the results should not be shown publicly, which I am against. And we were on it. We did not conclude, and the court have to summon us again. But my father-in-law is nowhere to be found.
Okay. Now, before we go into that, is a civil case. That is not a criminal case. We're not going to capitalize on that. We are focused on the criminal case, which is false pretense that is brought before the authority. So, if you claim that this child belongs to you and your husband never doubted the paternity of this baby, and for Joseph Aloba, would you be satisfied if proven that this child belongs to Mohbad and that the child should remain with the land? Would you be satisfied with that? Joseph Aloba, I think, will agree that yes, if it can be proven medically that child belongs to Mohbad, I don't have problem with Mohbad child inherit Mohbad. In fact, it is my own happiness that my grandchild inherits my son. In my culture, if father doesn't inherit the child, I'm just trying to make sure that I represent the culture very well, to make sure that only a legitimate child, my Yoruba culture said only a legitimate child can represent and can inherit the father. So in this basis, if you authorities, your police can establish, through your power, okay, can establish that this land was not bought under any false pretense. It was bought genuinely, okay, for the baby, and that the baby belongs to Mohbad. Why you, the authorities, not carry out your own DNA, your own DNA test? And once you can establish that, I, as Mohbad father, am satisfied. And the police now tell you that, Adama, are you confident that this child belongs to Mohbad? Because we're about to do the test right now. Can you speak before we do the test? Because we, the police, also have the right to go to court to get an order to do DNA test to resolve this criminal case before us. So are you confident again? Are you sure that it was not under any false pretense that this child belongs to your husband? Are you sure about that?
I am 100% sure that this child is for my husband. My child is not a bastard. He has a father, and Mohbad is the father of my child. And I'm ready to do the DNA.
Okay. You are not representing Wumi here. No. I need somebody who will say, I will not do it. No, I will not do it. Wumi will never accept it. This is an advanced version of Wumi. This is an imported Wumi. A Sierra Leonean Wumi.
So I go do it.
Okay, no problem. You guys should just give us 1 week. Bring baby Liam. Swap it. DNA will be done. Actually, we got our result. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Sorry, the criminal intent that you mentioned is more of interest for me. If the police was to look into it and look at all Mohbad's properties and look what other names, one name.
And Baba will also even raise all those, but Baba can start from here.
Exactly, and if that happens to be consistently on Mohbad's name, then that raises a concern, right?
But does his lawyer see all these things? That's what I'm saying. Like, most times we don't discuss this thing, and that's the issue I used to have with them. You know how many things we've analyzed since 2023? They will hear it, and those things are beautiful to institute a case, but they will just overlook it and just. I'm just wondering, people who are managing this man, they are so calm. They give women so many breathing space. Can you imagine?
Which breathing space for over 18 months? People have not seen anything.
Baba,
breathing space.
See, the only people who are present women, The people pressuring women is just the online people, the online users. There's a way about legal thing. We put pressure on women. We put pressure on
But
the,
Papa
the
Yano, the
system.
question I want to ask you, do you think that if Baba Mohbad's legal team have gotten a concrete evidence against Omowumi, are we still going to be on this route of
Yeah, I
debating
think the
online
people. I think his lawyers are not working in his best interest. After analyzing them, I think
for over
somebody brought
18
them.
months?
Yeah, sure. I thought somebody brought them. Don't forget, Wumi too has changed lawyer, right? You know, so right, Wumi has changed lawyer, I think 2 or 3 times. Right? Wumi didn't start with the same lawyer. Right? Wumi has to upgrade lawyer because there's dynamics, right? There's dynamism. So they are both changed lawyer. And once you notice something with your lawyer, you change. Baba noticed something and changed, and something too with this sand sheet. Later they will understand what I'm talking about. They are looking at him based on his age, based on
Okay,
how big. Instead to
if you people
focus on the
keep condemning
strategy.
Papariano, hold on please. People keep condemning all the legal team Baba is having, some shit is not good, that one is not good. If Baba keep changing legal things, do you think we're going to get to the end of this whole issue
It's not
for
about
over
keep
18
changing legal
months?
thing. It's to have a right legal thing.
Wumi never
But
changed. The only Wumi, what's the name? What's the name of this man? Falana was the main lawyer for Wumi, and he's doing it on pro bono. Before they now got this, Wumi has never changed lawyer, like just the way Baba Mohbad is changing lawyer like
what lawyer
rapper. No,
what lawyer represented women in the inquest in the beginning?
that's what I'm saying. I said it was Falana's chamber
So
that
what
was
lawyer represent
representing Wumi.
what chamber is representing him now? Are you aware is the chamber? It's
That's what I'm saying. You
Akibo.
said Wumi has changed up to 3 lawyers. Wumi has never changed up to 3 lawyers. The first lawyer was Falana until
Wumi has had different lawyers.
how many lawyers, Papariano? Can you name the lawyers?
At least two. At least two. And
No,
Baba
it's
too.
still same Falana.
Baba
This man
at
is
least three. Baba at
no.
least.
To me, or from my own understanding, this present
Baba
lawyer
has worked
is
with
under
at least
Falana.
three. Wumi has
Wumi
worked
had
at
never.
least two.
Falana is still in case, still in charge of Wumi's case.
Which case? Tell me, please.
Falana is still in charge.
Please
Yes,
tell me
this
which part
case,
of the
Falana
case.
is still in charge.
Which part of it now?
Falana
Tell
is still
me.
in charge of this
Tell me which part
inquest
of
that
it
we are
now, please.
still on.
Which part of the case?
This inquest,
Please relax. Please wait. Please relax. What you don't know, you don't know. The legal team representing women in the inquest is the lawyer you see holding briefing, and it's not holding briefing on behalf of the Falana chamber. It's holding briefing on behalf of Akingbolu chamber, his chamber, which Wumi contracted. The lawyer never represented himself as a member of the Falana chamber. No, he has his own chamber, Akingbolu and Co chamber. So please respect that.
I'm not saying, but Falana is still the lead counsel for this case.
For which leading counsel? Who's the leading counsel? Who's the leading counsel?
Go and make your findings well.
I beg you,
Falana
guys.
is still in charge of this case, of Wumi's case.
In charge in what sense? I want to know in what sense. Explain now, in what sense is he in charge? Are you there? In what sense? So I'm asking.
I think she's on
Don't
the call.
disappear.
She's on the call.
Okay. After the call, let us wait.
Hold on.
Okay. Let's wait. All right.
Okay, you're right.
I'm right, right?
Don't argue about that.
I'm right, right? Am I correct?
Foxy boy, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm calling Dawa Do I need to call that before I can
All right.
make
Thank
my
God.
submission?
Thank God. Yes.
What's
So
calling
that
that
is
one?
it. And that is the same
You'll be
lawyer.
under there typing. Why not
No,
come
it's
up
okay. It's
and
okay.
say
Don't
something
mind it.
sensible?
They will not come up. They will not come up. Just leave them. Leave them. I know it's painful. Just leave them. And that is the reason why, like, we are saying that if you see the person representing Cousin Bruno right now, it's the same lawyer representing women in the civil case in DNA. DNA is powerful as well. In the DNA case, the same this man that is representing women, and in the same one lawyer representing in all cases, where he has some lawyers in his counsel, where he is the leading counsel. He's leading in that team of
Well,
his
do
own
you know what?
chamber.
Do you know what is really funny to me about this case? Because sometimes, let me start from your miss issue. When your miss said that the police saw evidence on Adra's phone, blah blah blah. Do you think the police or the government don't want this case to end? And
Yes.
so they will now saw such a video on what's his name,
They will
Damola's
not see.
case, and sweep it under the carpet.
Oh
They
yeah,
will
you know
see a
what?
good evidence that prove they will see a good evidence that prove that yes, Omowumi killed her husband,
Yeah,
and
sure.
we expect the government.
Tiglam.
No, because
Tiglam. Let me ask you a
you people
question.
are making it look as if the police are covering
Tiglam.
something. I don't
Tiglam.
see
Yeah,
a case that.
let me look at this. Police are, let's say for example now, can you hear me? Let's say I kill one of your children. Do you have any child?
No, not one of my children. You kill one of your own children, not my own.
I want to make you,
Your
because
own.
if I don't put you into the example, you will not understand. You are too emotional.
No, not my
But
own
if I
children.
put
No,
you-
no, 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 no.
Please now,
No,
that's the best way.
maybe your own. No,
Believe
don't
me,
use my own. Maybe
you
your
won't
own children.
understand.
You say
Okay,
no,
just let me say.
no, do it
Just
like
let
this.
me.
Say
Okay,
no, do it
just
like
let me.
this. Say Tiglan. Maybe you kill one of my own children.
You understand what I'm
Not
saying
me.
now? So now,
No.
okay. So now, we there was a camera there. You are my neighbor. There was a camera there. You are my neighbor, and then you saw it. You were witness. Then you now report to the police. When we go to the police, the camera was brought to the police. Police
Okay.
investigate the camera. Police said, because me, I'm famous. I'm more famous than you. I'm popular. Police now told you that Tiglan.
Oh, popular
Just
jingle.
relax. Relax, please. It's a case. We all know, understand how corrupt Nigeria is. Don't make it look like Nigeria is like America, where everything is 100%. So now, we now go to the police station. And after the report, police now police now turned to me, Papariano, did you kill her son? I said, no, I don't know what she's talking about. No. Then police now face you. They said, Tiglan. Paparano said, he didn't kill your son. You say, police, check the video. The video will prove. You don't have to ask Paparano. Paparano can say anything to lie to defend himself. Check inside the video. The video inside the camera, there's a 10 minutes record that if we bring it out, it will resolve anything. We don't even need to hear from anybody who was there. It is only me that was there. Since you don't believe me, then check inside the camera. And police said, actually, we are not focused on there right now. Okay, we are more focused on the fact that Papayano was there and he said he didn't do it. What else do you want? So right now, me and you, we are neighbor. We came back home. They tell us to go. Okay, we came back home.
Papabiano, that's what they are coming to tell us. So I wasn't at the police station.
Wait,
You
now,
were
please
not
wait
at the
now.
police
No,
station.
no problem. So now we came back home. What would you do? Would you be frustrated, or as a mother, what would you do after I've bite your son, after I've killed your son or your child? How would you
No,
feel?
Papabiano, you didn't kill my son. Maybe after me, I kill your own son. Well,
So
how
would
will you feel? Not
I just
me.
want to know your
And
feelings.
how will you?
because-
No, how will you feel? No, how will you feel if I get to man? They now told you that I'm not the one
Now
that
you
buy
see
your
how
own
it
son.
is.
How will you feel?
When they put you into perspective, Baba Mohbad is a human being that lost his son. You have to understand that he feels.
Okay, and Wunmi did not lose her own husband.
Come on,
Liam
we
did
will
not
get a
lose her
different
own
husband.
father. His
We
own
will get a
father.
different husband, and we have not established
But,
whether Mohbad is
but
the father.
Liam gets a different father. Will
Yeah.
Liam get another father?
We don't know who is Liam's father right now. The case is in court. We don't know. Please don't even
Oh,
make
God,
it.
see, you see that issue of people should ask yourself question: why is Baba now insisting that if they they do the DNA, I don't want the results to be out? When last did Baba
That is
discuss said anything
can
about
you
this
show the
DNA?
evidence of
No,
that? That's
no,
what they told you, right? No
no.
evidence.
When last, just the way you said the 10-minute video, did you see evidence? Well, did we
So
follow
now,
him to the
did you
police
see-
station
did you
to
see
know
where
what the
your
police
family
told him?
is frustrated?
No, I wasn't there.
If we are talking about this justice right now, who has pressured the government to give the government that much vibe to give justice to Mohbad. If I put A, I want to put 3 people or 4 people. You will tell me the one that has done more action to see that Mohbad get justice. 1, Papa Mohbad. 2, Mohbad mother. 3, Wunmi. And 4, Yomi Fabi. Who has put more pressure on the government to give justice to Mohbad? Protest, representing and out there, everything. Who can you say with your eyes you see like this? What you don't know how much.
Nobody is putting pressure on the government.
Wait. With your eyes physically like this, between these 4 people, which one would you say that has put in real pressure on the government to give Mohbad justice?
None of them have put pressure on the government. If you are telling me that they are putting pressure on the government, what has the government done? Has the government moved from where they are? Yomi is just coming out to give people stories.
Okay, why is the government stories? Tiglam,
okay, tell me what the government have done.
Why can't Wunmi bring the full video? She has the phone. Wunmi can ask for her phone and do the forensic herself.
How did you know that Wunmi have all the videos? How do you know she has? Wunmi never told you that she has the video on her phone.
Okay, but Adura confirmed.
Adura confirmed. Like Yomi said, allegedly that Adura has the full video.
No, please, not allegedly.
The person that knows now.
Adura said, the person, quote unquote. Adura said, I'm quoting Adura, right? Adura confirmed that the video is 10 minutes, is long. Damola, who sent it, also confirmed because Damola quote it from a real video.
Then why can't they collect it from those people that said they have it? Thank you very much.
Because Damola claimed he has deleted it from the phone. So police should bring it back.
If Damola have deleted it from the video, what makes you think that the video is with Omowumi?
You don't get it. The Omowumi was using the phone, right? Then Omowumi now gave the phone to Adura. Then Adura now sold the phone to.
Let's not forget, Telegram. Let's not forget there is a warrant there is a bench warrant for Wunmi concerning this video again. When even Wumi's lawyer said it on this I think Aries live when they were on that live. He said it that there is a bench of warrant for Wunmi, but they will not let Wunmi to go because they are afraid maybe they will attack her. They are afraid for her life. That's why they did not let her to go.
No. No. Wunmi was invited, and a lawyer went. No, a lawyer went on behalf of Wunmi. Go and listen. The Wunmi, no. Yomi petitioned Wunmi, and a lawyer have gone to answer the petition. So there is no any warrant, arrest warrant, or anything. Leave all that who can do story. Go and listen.
I'm saying it due to the lawyer's submission on that live TV that day. That's exactly what he said. Wumi's lawyer, it's not for me. Wumi's lawyer said the reason why they don't let Wunmi to go is because they are afraid for her life. That's why they don't want Wunmi to go. Wumi's lawyer. And that time, Yomi was also saying it that there is a warrant for Wunmi, but
wait, are you talking about warrant of arrest or bench warrant?
Bench warrant. I think that's
okay.
When
Prime Boy was needed at the station and he refused to come.
Bench warrant.
Do you think that is the police? Okay, wait. Do you think that if the government have any evidence against Wunmi, do you think that by now, and Wunmi have not answered the government, they have declared wanted? Because I don't get it.
See,
if the government really know,
see, let me tell you, this particular case, this particular video of a thing, if I should point out that the people that destroy this particular thing is from Baba. I'm a strong member of Baba. Papa Yano know that one. Is from Baba team, the legal team now down to Baba himself. Now why I put it, now all of them. Now why I put it like this?
They will drag you. Comfy will drag you.
If they like, make them drag. Why I put it like this? When Damola was arrested, Yomi came out and said Adura has been arrested because I think he thought it was Adura that was arrested. Now, Baba went there. I think he went there with his legal team. They went there instead of them to deal with that content of that message that was sent to Yomi. Instead of them to deal with it, try to use that content and make sure that Mola did not leave that police station without releasing that complete video. For me, I was thinking that their concerns should not even be who was arrested. Their concern should be the content of that message and that video. That's where the legal team of Baba would have focused on, because that's a confessional message. But they did not focus on it. When Baba came out, he told us that I went there, but it was not Adura, it was Damola. That was the message he gave us, which for me, it's not relevant. We don't want to know who was arrested. What we want to know is, what did you people do? What did you people make use of that content? We are fighting who by Mohbad, and someone confessed that I have a video where Wunmi pushed my brother and he died. Why didn't you guys use that content and try to petition whosoever is there to make sure?
They looked away.
I'm coming to make sure that person did not go until that video is being released. They did not do it. They looked away, they let it go. And later, for me now, I ask myself question. So is it that Baba went there to know if it was Adura so they can go and free Adura? Because for you to come and tell us that it was not Adura, it's Damola. So are you telling us that you guys went there to go and free Adura? If it was Adura, to free him and get him out of that prison? They did not do it. Instead, they were the one also coming at Yomi back and forth. They are not even looking at that content. Nothing. All they were against Yomi. He is collecting money. Only.
How much is it with the money?
If you could keep calling someone
Adama, please, I want to ask you a question. Do you know that the first arrest was at Ogombo? The police at Ogombo saw the 3-minute video. If you are telling me that something happened under that 3 minutes that led to Mohbad's
3 seconds.
at least
it's a 3 seconds
3 seconds or 3 seconds. But the 3 seconds that we saw on the internet was where she was having an argument with her husband.
No. That's a different one.
Don't put that together,
don't
please.
mix it up. Don't mix it up. That's a different one. The
That
3
was a
second
trial.
video. Don't mix it up. The 3
was the
second
3 second
video.
video.
No, that was not.
Okay,
That was not it. That was not it.
No, can you show
That
the
was
3
not
second
it.
video?
No, that's not the 3 second.
No, don't go
The
there.
3 second
What did you
video.
just say? Okay, that one is a
Don't go
different
there.
video, please.
The 3 second video that got Damola arrested, they did not even try to show the faces. They block it with a very big
Damola
sticker.
wasn't arrested because of video.
He was
Please,
arrested because of let's
Impersonation.
land.
We
If
know
you go
that.
and listen to it,
Let's
the
land.
allegation
Damola was arrested. Damola was arrested for fraudulent thing which he did. He tried to defraud Yomi. Now, Yomi tried to make the police to look into the content. He was not fighting for the fraud. They wanted to fraud him. He wanted the police to look into that content, that message. Now, that was what I was also expecting Baba's legal team to look into it, instead of them telling people that Yomi is bribing the police. Even if he bribed police on top this particular matter, Yomi did right to bribe the police for them to look at that
How are you
content.
even sure Baba's legal team have not looked into that?
I'm coming. If Yomi did that thing the way they claim, that Yomi bribed people, bribed the police to join the two cases, the fraudulent case and the case of Mohbad, then for me, I would say Yomi did well to do that kind of thing. The 3 second video that got Damola being jailed and later Adura was arrested also is a different 3 second video from the one they were passing around where Wunmi was saying, what are you doing with my chat? What are you doing with my chat? It's a different one, no? That one is a different. For me, I think they used this one to cover up that particular one
they tried
Yomi
to.
is
It
talking
was a
about.
trial, but it doesn't work. Yeah.
They even tried to bring Zomo.
They
They
want
tried
to
to bring
bring the one
Yeah,
Yomi
that
was
was a
talking
trial.
about.
It wouldn't work.
Not just Zomo, they even tried to bring, what is this guy, Binti? They tried to bring that guy to us.
That was a trial. Listen,
Binti,
that
like,
would
but
work.
the guy,
tried very
all of
hard.
them
So that's
failed.
why I say-
Thank God for Mohbad. All of them failed, both Binti,
That's
both
why I
Zomo,
say
all of them failed.
Baba's team is doing poor in this. So for me, I think like Baba is using the advantage that we are feeling pity, sympathy for him, whilst behind he is trying to cover up his family. That's how for me I see it.
Exactly.
Because when Blessing matter came up again, Baba, when the picture was going around, Baba said that's a photo shoot. It's not Blessing. They use her
He even
face.
swear for
They
them,
put it
swear
there.
for people
It's
that
not correct. Okay,
swear for
and
them.
then until when the video is now released, that's when he now later came back and say, okay, I have asked Blessing. She said she's the one. Like, who will believe that one? No matter how we feel pity for you, are you telling us now if we are to ask Blessing question? Because I remember when that white cloth was thrown, we were asking Wumi so many questions that Wumi, why, how many hours, how many days did you take to prepare that white cloth? Why did you prepare that white cloth? Is it that you already know that Mohbad want to buy? Now, let's also ask Blessing the same questions. Why did you prepare that pot?
No,
Is it that you
black
already
cloth, black
also
cloth,
know?
black cloth.
Black plastic, it's a black nylon, but something is
And
inside the
don't
black
forget,
nylon.
Wumi own was still white. White is better than black.
Yes. Now, let's ask also Blessing question. How many hours or how many days did it take you to prepare that thing again? Did you also know that Mohbad is going to buy? That you have to prepare that kind of thing to come? What did you want to do? To come and counter Wumi or to do what?
Sorry, I have to come in briefly. You know the video. Remember the argument between Mohbad and Gumi that they share the same iCloud, right? Take that into one hand, and the saga between Wumi going to Mama Mohbad to make sure she confiscated the phone from Mama's Mohbad. That proved to say that Wumi has the iCloud, Mohbad's iCloud. Do you agree on that or not? They share the same iCloud,
Which
right?
is sorry, but do you know that Mama Mohbad said all the videos, all the information on that phone, that she has everything before giving the phone to Wumi. Go and
What I
check.
mean,
Go and
let's
listen to an interview.
just put that
Wumi
aside.
said what?
1 minute, put
Mohbad
that
said
That
aside.
she
what?
has all, no, Mama Mohbad said she has all the videos, every details on that phone before giving out to Wumi, giving it back to Wumi.
Listen,
When did that? No,
listen,
when did he say that?
No,
listen.
now go and check. Go and go and
Tiglam.
No, that one, I not agree for that
1
one.
minute. Let me answer back, please.
okay.
Tiglam. When you have a synchronization on iCloud, right? It doesn't mean that iCloud actually is saved to your
I don't even use
data.
iPhone, so I
Well,
don't know
I'm
much
just
about
saying
iPhone.
it doesn't mean it saves to the physical data hub of that phone. Are you getting the point? So now there must be a reason for her trying to confiscate. I mean, the reason why she confiscated that phone from Mama Mohbad. All I'm trying to say here is that she has the high cloud access to that CCTV. And I want to believe that Mohbad actually shared that with some other people within the house, right? So what we're saying now is if the police wants to do the right thing, is them exploring the high cloud from either from Wumi's phone or from Mohbad's phone, the deceased phone, or from Madura's phone or anybody in the house. And they should be able to come up with all the data on that high cloud regarding the CCTV in Mohbad's house and his premises. Do you agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, sorry, I didn't
So,
get that. Can you come again? Sorry, I didn't
okay,
get that.
I said it. Technically, if the police want to do a fantastic job, they should be able to retrieve all the data, right, of the CCTV inside and outside Mohbad's house through the high cloud from Wumi's phone or whoever Mohbad shared the CCTV data with, right? We all know how that
Okay.
CCTV work. If I share my CCTV with Papa, I know it's in Nigeria, I'm in Europe here, you can be looking in my house 24 hours, 24/7, you know. You can log on and then check it and be looking at it 24/7. Okay. So now what we're saying here is if the police want to do the good job, right, they should be able to exploit that area and make it confirm to us that okay, this is what we've seen, and that would be part of the all these 3 seconds video we're talking about, right? So the fact that people are going about, I was on a platform, it was yesterday for a very long time discussing this with you guys, all these women fan. You know, the what's more important is the police has to get to the bottom line of this video. Yomi has given them the lead, right, on the 3 seconds video, but you cannot turn around and tell us that, oh, this has been deleted. Who said, who does that, right? And I actually question the fact that, okay, Yomi is buying 2 phones and all that. I don't really know the reason behind that because I want to believe that the police are well equipped to do all those things. They can, I mean, it's just a question of going to their lab. They can pick up on the three, dated back iOS phone that matches whatever
If
that matches whatever Damola or
But
Adura is having,
but
right?
but Mr. Richie, from what we heard, they said the CCTV in that house is not working. The CCTV in that house is not working. People keep saying they should no, Mr.
there's
Richie, hold
never
on, please.
been a thorough confirmation. And I want to believe.
No.
Let me take you on this ride for 1 minute.
Okay.
We all know what's been happening to Mohbad about his securities, right? About his anxiety, about the fear he has, right? And there's no way Mohbad would move into that property without having a functional CCTV.
Mr. Richie,
Yeah.
let me just hold you there, please. Let me correct
Yeah.
that. Mohbad stays in what's the name? What's the estate there? Go to Ajade, go to that lake as is. Most people just put that CCTV camera. Most of them are not functioning. Go. I stay on that as is
Okay.
too.
Can I?
A lot of
Can
people
I?
just put it there. No, no. Let's see. Let me tell you something. Most people will put CCTV there. You will think the CCTV is working. Majority of the CCTV there are not working. Some people can come, they will say, oh, they have a CCTV in there. Meanwhile, the CCTV is not working. They can just put it there to scare people away, but it's not
Okay.
functioning.
Okay. Let me explain something to you. I don't know what kind of CCTV you're talking about, right? The CCTV we are talking about is so simple. Like I'll explain to you. I can have a CCTV on my phone right now, right? It doesn't cost. We're talking about $300-400 max, okay? And you can link that to the camera in the house and the premises around the house, and that will be synchronizing to your phone. If I open it up, I want to see it. You can see your house, you can see what everybody is doing, and he has that, and he even have the monitor installed in his room, in his bedroom, just to prove to you that he has the CCTV intact. Okay, let me tell you something. Maybe another way to look at it. The day he was going to the show, right? He was playing with his son, sitting the position of where he sit. If you looked at that video wasn't a video from phone to phone. If I repeat that, you guys go and look at it. Go and look at that footage very well. When he had Liam on the floor and he was wearing this like kind of pajamas and a tee and just ordinary vest, he was sitting down, right? I think maybe he was getting closer to the time they wanted to leave the house. He was playing with his son. Looked at the dimension, the angle of that shot. It's not coming from a phone. Okay? So for you guys saying all these stories that there's no CCTV footage in that house, I disagree. Okay? And when you look at this 3 seconds video as well, you can see
But Mr. Richie, please, I want to ask you a question. Is it possible that
It's not
okay?
that's the 3 seconds, right? It doesn't look a captured video. I'm going somewhere. It doesn't look like a captured video from phone to phone. And to prove that further on, right? When you look at what Adura mentioned, right, the way he kind of project himself, right? He said this is existing, and it's on blah 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 phone. right? And even mentioned. And when you look at the angle of that 3 second, it doesn't look like a hand shot from a phone to phone. Yeah, it could be a doctor from phone to like somebody recorded from a phone, but the actual camera is inside the house, inside the property, right? And that's a CCTV footage, not phone to phone footage. Okay. So don't come and be
Richie,
telling us, yes.
Richie,
Yeah.
please. Was there a confirmation that the CCTVs in Mohbad's house, as at
No,
when he died, were working,
this is what they were saying.
or this is based on your observation?
This is my own observation,
All
aristocrat.
right,
You know,
no one.
thank you. It's based on my own
Clarify that.
observation. Yeah. And because I looked at the angle so many times, especially when Mohbad,
I think, Richie,
yeah,
I think
when
the
Mohbad was
Darosha,
playing with his son, right, sitting in the sitting room, that is not a phone recording video, guys. That's coming
Richie,
from a CCTV footage. Maybe he now
that
played it back on his phone.
That's not a CCTV
Richie,
footage, Mr. Richie.
wait.
Okay.
That
Never. That
CCTV
is
of
not.
not working. That CCTV of not working. That one is not confirmed yet because Darosha said the CCTV was working, but it got spoiled. And then again, Lifestyle was asked. Lifestyle said the thing was installed in their room, so they don't know if it's working or not working. Wumi is the only one that said the CCTV is not working. For Darusha, he said
Because
it was working,
they're afraid
but
to
it
come
got
up with the
broken. So
truth. They're
it's
all
not
afraid to come up with the truth.
straightforward yet.
Listen, if I'm a police officer, right, I look at what has been happening to Mo before even coming to that new house. And I want to assure you, the first priority of somebody in that kind of condition is to make sure that CCTV works. But that's part of his security.
Mr. Richie, let me tell you something. You see, to maintain CCTV is cheap over here. It is cheaper here and everything. Hold on, Mr. Richie. Can you please hold on?
Okay.
To maintain CCTV here we have is cheaper. You can always be on 24 hours internet, broadband, and everything. But back home, do you think it's because everybody has CCTV in their house? Do you think it's everybody that can run that CCTV for 24 hours?
Okay.
Due to the data it's consumed.
Now, let me tell you, Mohbad is an upper class citizen in Nigeria. It's not upper middle class. I will use that word. Right? Upper middle class. Okay? So all these things it means nothing to him. Let's be realistic. For his security, for his rest of mind.
Upper class,
let's stop judging with what we see.
Where they use quackness. The upper class be down.
Upper middle class, I'm saying. Let's be realistic.
Mr. Richie, let's stop judging by what. Let's stop judging by what, Mr. Richie. Let's stop judging by what, Mr. Richie.
No, 1 minute, please. How many people that can live the way Mohbad is living in Nigeria? Let's start from there.
You say?
How is he living?
How many people can afford, right, a whole house where he's living and accommodate people with him? How many people are in that?
He's living in a duplex, right?
Exactly.
Mr. Richie, yeah? Let me tell you something. Before I move to here, I stay in Vegas. I can give my address, I give my road address.
In the area.
How many people can live like that?
How much is the maintenance fee? 10,000, 50,000. How much is it?
I don't know why you want to
please guess for me. Let even know what you're talking about. Because the reason of price I have here, I'm seeing 50,000, 40,000, 60K. So I don't know which one you're talking about. Please give us a number, please.
For which estate? Maintenance of what? For
of CCTV camera. I mean, any size.
I'm saying the internet because it runs with internet.
So you are saying Mohbad cannot maintain? Me here, I can stream on the internet 24 hours. Mohbad cannot live on the internet 24 hours. Am I richer than Mohbad?
I don't know why people are playing this guy down.
Let me tell you something. Do you know that, Papaviano, hold on. Do you know that these guys, these couples were staying with people for months before they were able to get a accommodation for themselves?
I'm richer than Mohbad. I'm richer than Mohbad.
Do you know they were staying with people before they were... Papaviano, do you know that they were staying with people before they were able to gather money to get an accommodation for themselves? Do you know that?
No, it wasn't about money.
Mohbad
It
is
wasn't about money. Telling them.
Always excuse.
Hold on,
Always.
Mr.
It wasn't about money. It's
Mr.
about
Pichi,
looking
hold on.
for.
If it's not about
It's
money,
about
is he
looking
going
for
to pay
views.
his rent with his teeth? No.
No,
You are saying it's not about money. If you live in Lekki,
it's about
hold on, Mr.
looking for a comfortable
No.
place. It's not about
No, it's
money.
not about looking for a comfort. Go and listen to Wumi's interview.
With all this excuse.
Adama, hold on, please. When they left Malians, they left practically with nothing. So if he left with how will he now get an accommodation for himself? Will he go and meet the landlord and say, because I'm a Mohbad, can you give me the
Let
house?
me say my last word and go and sleep.
He acquired the land for Liam.
Let me say my last
you
word.
cannot
When did he
say
acquire the land? He acquired the land when he went to England for his show.
I came across
With
that
all these excuses, the only people my blame they go to is Baba Ligutin, because the reason you see now, let's watch this, see the logic. Women's team are even supporting the act Baba took, that they did not focus on this 3 seconds video. They support it. They are hailing it. They are glad that nobody put attention on that 3 seconds video. With Baba has seen blood before in his son's house, full of blood. According to him, a duvet full of blood. And then you saw your son under the staircase, but you were not able to record all of those evidences. Now, evidences don't come for your face to face, that I have a video where they pushed my brother instead of Baba's legal team to now hold on to this particular one, because our clients have made mistake before. He did not record that first evidence. This one now make we catch him like we don't get him like this, and make sure we get this particular video they are talking about. Instead of them to do it, instead they ignore it, and that they even try to come at the person that is trying to push it again. They come at the person over and over just to destroy the total evidence. And I'm even seeing Baba's supporter being happy that thank God they said the video has been deleted. It's no more. Thank God now the video don't delete. Like, you are fighting for justice and they delete evidence and you are happy about it. Which justice are you fighting for? You are happy that they destroy evidence. So for me, all the blame that Baba said, me, I go push him for now. It's like Baba is playing game with us. It's like he said anybody they catch guilty should go to jail, even his own mother. Now, the evidence is here. It's like his words are not working with his action. So me, I go cast my blame. Good night.
Apariano.
But I need to play this. Yeah, this. So this is Mohbad that he said doesn't have money. Look at it. Mohbad said he has filling station. Listen to this song. He said he has filling station and he has this, he has that.
Apparently, give me the address of the filling station so I go and buy food there.
Young.
Papi,
Papariano. I want to challenge the fact that you just brought out. I want to challenge it.
All right.
If you remember,
young nigga, rich nigga.
Wait, if you remember when this case just started, 2023, when Baba came out, from Baba's first experience talking about Mohbad, he did not report Mohbad as someone that is rich. He reported Mohbad as someone that is just growing, coming out of a bad situation. And that was also supported by Baba's maybe cousin or something, that man that came out that made us to know that Blessing have given Baba full information earlier. And the man was trying to tell us that on the day of Liam's christening, he was even mediating with Mohbad to be taking care of the father if he can be giving him salary 20,000 or 50,000. You get what I mean?
200,000.
Now,
200,000.
yes. It was it 200,000 you said?
Yes, he was paying his dad
No.
200,000. And even bought a Capstar, Nissan Capstar for
No,
his
no,
dad.
no, no, no. No,
Yes.
no, 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 no,
Yes.
no. What the guy was saying was he should place that he should be taking care of his father, that he should try to place him on salary. You see, the way the man was talking then, he was talking in a way that Mohbad is still struggling. They don't really know the full extent of his wealth. It seems it is when he died that they are having appreciation. And what are his wealth? Is royalties. This is the wealth I can really say Mohbad has. Because Mohbad did not build a house. That other house, he rented it. He didn't build a house. So it is royalty really, which still comes with a lot of litigation regarding. So what I'm trying to say, Papariano, is if we want to take what you just played to say maybe Mohbad has some kind of wealth, if that is it, I think this family we really would have gone to war if they knew he's very, very rich before now. They will have gone to war.
Yes, because
earlier.
Yeah, look at the war they are fighting on 2 plots of land that is not even more than 10 million naira.
Thank you.
Maybe 20 million naira, right? This is somebody that has Owo Koke Lubo, that have filling station, that paid money to bought one car like that said they deposited $20,000.
Chile 20 million. Maybe Eleron side they buy land. How much are they selling land?
This is somebody who bought shop, who rented shop for the mother, want to give her 5 million, you know, was just spending lavishly.
He bought his
dad they were not close to their son. They were not close to Mohbad.
They were not close. Thank you very much.
But Baba will not accept that. They were not close. That Mohbad.
Yes, so what I was telling you.
Aristocrat, Mohbad hid his wealth very well from his dad. That's just the bottom line.
So that comes to another question.
Mr. Richie, there is no wealth anywhere. It's just music royalty. There's no wealth anywhere for Mohbad. No wealth
Let me
anywhere.
take you up on what you just said. Let me take you on what you just said. If a son that the father claimed that Enikeji Mini is my second, is my best friend, he has hidden so many things from. Now tell me the closeness between them.
Okay.
That he wants to claim that he knows him in and out. Because he's claiming as if he knows Mohbad in and out.
But it doesn't seem to wake up together.
Aristocrat. Okay, you can talk, man.
Yeah, Papariano, I want to take you people back because there was a video I watched. If they are claiming Mohbad CCTV is not working, where Mohbad was cooking in the kitchen and he was watching him in the camera, telling Mohbad that he's not cooking the thing well, and it is showing. Do you people, are you aware of that video?
Please, can you share the video, sir?
Yes, they said that was old. They said that was old.
That is the lie. Which
a lot of
old
people
house?
have looked into that.
Which old house?
Sir, show us the video, sir.
No, I don't have the video, but I came across it. It was, Mohbad didn't get a house. He moved from Madia house to Dekki. Which old house are you people talking about now? I don't know.
There was a house at Osaka, London, where Baba Mohbad says Zumu came before, where they are claiming that this fight happened. That this fight is not in the new house; it's the one in Osaka, London.
And don't forget when
the old house.
When Mohbad was with the Malians, he wasn't living with Naira Marley directly, but they were living in Naira Marley's property, another building entirely. Okay. And after he left there, he moved with Bella Shmurda. Yeah, eventually, and before he got the new house. So I don't know which one are you talking about, basically.
I don't know the house exactly, but there was a video.
But to go back to the CCTV footage, just go and look on the day, on that fateful Sunday, right? Mohbad was sitting on a settee. He has his boy, with just not far from his leg, sitting on the floor, right? And he stood up to get something and he came back. That footage is not phone footage. When you look at the height of the position of the camera beaming at Mohbad, it's not hand footage. right?
Can you
And
share
that's
the footage so that we
I
also
don't
can see what you are saying?
it's there. I don't normally keep this video, right? But it's there.
It's in the open, Abby.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, this is in the new on the day he was leaving, on the day on that
He
day.
was leaving for his trip,
Yeah, for the show,
for the
and
show.
yeah, because
The
he
only
had
one
that
I've seen for the show
is the outside.
was
You
the
saw the
one he
outside.
was trying to outside. Yes,
Yeah,
that is
yeah, but
what is common.
that's
The one
one
that was outside.
that's one inside the house, right? It was
I've
wearing
never
the
seen that one.
pajamas. It was wearing the pajamas,
Same day.
pajamas bottom.
I've never
And
seen that.
because do you know why I said the same day? You looked at the hair
He
that
was
he made
wearing it alive or dead.
alive, of course.
Papayano,
I said he was playing with the son. The son
Papayano,
was
the
on the
video
floor.
is on the video is on Instagram. It's not a CCTV. The video is on Instagram. You can never say that video
Okay.
is a CCTV video, Mr. Richie. It's on it. Let
Okay.
me look at the page where Papayano can go there and Google it. Let me.
Okay. Oh, are we getting cut off?
She went to look for it because the only video I've seen that was for the day of the show
Papayano,
was the
look for
one they were
Mass
going
Medium
into a
Forum.
vehicle.
Look for this page on TikTok.
You should try to bring it out and play it now.
I don't know how to play. Let me don't lie to you. But let me just send you the link on Instagram.
Send to somebody. That phone is not. I'm using that phone now. Can't do it for now. Who can receive the video? Can anybody receive it? Can anybody do that? Comment section. Where are my moderators? Where are my leading counsels? My leading counsels. Oh yeah, now let's see who wants.
Yeah, I think it was the day before the show. They said, yeah.
Who will sit on the WhatsApp group? Leading counsels, where are you guys? Leading.
So, I just got to answer your question about the relationship between fathers and son. You know,
Yes.
I think, to be honest with you, I shouldn't be using myself as an example or my family as an example. It happens a lot, right? That you don't expose the extent of your wealth to your dad, right? Mostly, if you know that, okay, maybe there's some other few things. If you remember the very first time he gave his dad 300,000, the dad was saying it on the Sakuma's video. That was initial stage when 2019, when he first joined the Malians, right? He came back to the house with 300,000 and the dad was worried that, well, how do you get this money? Where do you get this money and all that? And he gave the money for the dad and he even worked on the house, on his dad's house, finish up the painting and all that. So all I'm saying to you is Mohbad could be that kind of person. He doesn't necessarily need to extend or to reflect being a quiet person, a private person, the extent of his wealth is that. I want to take it like that.
What did you say?
Honestly speaking.
No. I disagree.
It doesn't.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree.
This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying.
Hold on, please.
Remember something, Richie.
Yeah.
Remember something, Richie.
Yeah.
When Joseph Aloba first came out, do you remember? Can you picture the state of the apartment it was? Can you picture it? The state of the apartment it was. If his son, wait, La Baba, if his son that he said, you see, that is something that I don't like to move away from. I quote from what people say. From his own account, he's telling us that they are very, very close. As a matter of fact, he's his main confidant. Now, if someone that is my main confidant and Otin G for more, it means pé periodically ọmọ yẹn máa ń wálé, ó máa ń wálé. If that
You
is
saw the way we gave handout to the people.
Thank you. Now look at the state of his house as at when it was first interviewed. That thing was not good. It wasn't good. So it shows it did not really reflect some things. Now, in that state of that house, collaborate what that man that came to tell, I'd forgotten his name, that Baba Mohbad, that guy that told us the history of how they married and all that and all that. So he collaborated in intervening, trying
Are
to
you
tell
talking about
Mohbad
Sakuma
that
magazine, video magazine?
no, not Sakuma now. You know, there was this man, that it was the man told us that it was Arelu when they were showing Aleru that Mama Mohbad will enter a neighbor's room to go and bang Kosara. You know that man that told us those stories, how they started and everything. So that guy was the one giving us. You know, it was that guy that really. Then it was that guy that opened our eyes that Baba Mohbad was hiding some facts. And I think it was Buki Jesse that brought the man out himself. And the man was saying that even when they were doing naming, the way things were, the food
About the blessing, that blessing spoke to Baba Mohbad, that man.
It was that man. So Dayo, okay, it was that same man that was now saying that he even told Mohbad that he can place his father on salary in a way that monthly, that something it takes another. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this. After the death of Mohbad, you can also see that even when it comes to his burial, it took someone to send them money to plan for Mohbad's burial. So if Mohbad was truly rich, the way everybody is saying now, would they be waiting for someone to send them money? Even if someone sent them 2 million, won't they, as a family, have a money that is ready somewhere to even give him a befitting burial? So if nobody gave them that 2 million, it means I don't know the kind of burial they will have given to him now. I don't know, because they treated him as someone that had nothing. Man. Truth be told. So in a situation where, from what Papariano played, the guy, and at times me as a person, maybe because I've been in that industry before. Yeah. Maybe because I've been in that industry before. At times when musicians say things, it doesn't necessarily mean it's 100%.
It could be a prophecy.
At times they are composing. Yes. They say things, they build things. You know, it has to form the rhythm and all that. But let's get something straight. The way Baba Mohbad first came out, the way these people portrayed Mohbad, even saying that it has to take someone to send them money, send money to money, and they someone even sent them 2 million. They went to buy coffin that is meant for 15-year-old. What are we talking about?
Thank you, aristocrats.
You know, they did behave as if that guy had money.
Please, aristocrat. Before Mohbad passed on, right? He rented a very big shop for his mom. Okay. And he has even gave the money to Wumi to follow his mom to go and fill up the shop, maybe to up to 2 or 5 million, whatever.
Yes. Akuma showed that shop.
Yeah, and he actually gave the money out. Before then, he bought his dad a Nissan Capstar, right? Nissan Capstar, I want to think it's probably the region of 2 million or something, right? Okay. And he was given his dad money. So are you not telling me?
He also paid deposit for his own car.
Exactly. So are you not telling me this guy doesn't have money?
Forget
and he rented the whole of that apartment.
Richie, you are not getting my point.
You are not getting aristocrat. Aristocrat is quoting the.
You are not getting
Baba Mohbad belief, not that he's saying that Mohbad doesn't.
You are not getting my point. I'm not saying Mohbad don't have
Baba
money.
Is not aware.
I am telling you there is a discord between his father and himself.
Obviously, 100%.
The father came out. See, the father came out to show us that NK Jiminy is like they are both two pals, very, very close.
That's
but the reality, yes, but the reality of things happening in Mohbad's life, Mohbad is closer to strangers than his own families.
Do you even understand? There was some time, right? They were saying that Mohbad was confidential. Aristo, let me back that up. They were saying sometime Mohbad was even confidential on Abu Ebel that they should go and ask him something. Can you see?
Very, very.
Just
Those are the
imagine.
people. Those are
Why
people
not
can
go
tell you
ask the
extent
father?
of
What
his
does it?
wealth.
And the father is deceiving us here, saying it's close to Mohbad. Nonsense.
Nonsense. It's capital
All he
nonsense.
knows
I'm
is
sorry.
two plot of land.
Just could
It's
be
only
that
two
he
plot of
likes
land he
his
knows.
son and his son likes him too. It doesn't have to be that he must tell him everything. You know, if
He
he's
has to
married,
tell him major things. Major
that he will
things. If you
They
have
are
a
not
house, tell
close.
your
They
father.
are
if
not
you are
close.
married, there are things
That's
that
not
you ship
closeness.
your spouse. There are things you tell
Kolu,
your spouse.
let me ask you something, Kolu. Between your friend
Yeah.
and your father, who would you rather tell if you bought a land? Sorry, if you bought a house.
Of course, there are some things I'll tell my friend, and there are some things I'll tell my father.
I just ask you now, if you bought a house, who would you rather tell,
Yes.
your friend or your father?
I can decide to tell my friend and not tell my father. Yeah.
That means you're closer to that
That
friend than your
doesn't
father.
mean that no.
Wow.
It doesn't mean my friend is better than my father. There are
Aristocrat.
things you discuss with your
Let's
friends.
be realistic, right? Mohbad. I want to think. Maybe pardon me. Mohbad has little thing about his dad, right? As you can all see, he wants his mom and his dad to get back together. Are you getting the point? So, for some reason, he's not showing that positive side that his dad is with another woman, right?
That
Let's be
can be
realistic.
a factor.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he has he has that kind of resentment, if I use that word, whether we like it or not, right? He has kind of resentment, so he doesn't expose many things to his dad as dad claims it. Honestly speaking.
All right. All right, Richie. Another thing that you just, another can of worm that I will open for you for what you just said is this. Remember when Baba Mohbad said when he got to that house, when he saw the lawyer, Papa Riano, you remember when Ishak opened Baba Mohbad's yansh, when he was asked if he asked about his property, what did Baba Mohbad said he first remembered when he saw the lawyer? He remembered
Two plot of
landed
land.
property. Thank you. It shows
Not house,
that,
nothing.
nothing. Now, there is something that is coming to me as a person. One thing, if Baba Mohbad actually understood the providence, the wealth of his son,
No.
this fight.
Initially, maybe now.
Wait, Baba, relax, Joe.
We are talking
Initially.
about initially now. That is then, not now.
Initially, that's what I'm saying. Initially, he doesn't know because he first came out as someone that is suffering. Check his first video now. He came out as someone that is really suffering. Now,
he even mentioned it.
So there is something I want to show you. It is not when your loved one died that you now come in to say, I am the most caring person. No. Because I continue to say something. I said that family is disgruntled, disjointed, scattered.
Obvious.
And that is something we should take care. And we are family people. You see, there is a stage in your life that you are closer to even your wife relative than your own family. It depends on how your family have stayed with you. If you have a very strong bond with your own family, you will find out that they will always be present in your life. But as a man, and I'm talking from a man's perspective, it comes a time that you are always lonely. And it is those who show love to you that you move towards to. And those who want your progress that you move towards to. Yeah. It could be. I'm not saying it is correct. I'm not saying it could be that Wumi's family are looking for more progress for this guy than his own family. Hence, a lot of things they can control it. Of course, when people have power on certain things, they can control you to their own advantage. But when your own family is not too close to you, it's also affecting you. And we could see this thing affected this guy a lot.
Of course, but on the other hand,
Because he's from a broken home.
They are disgruntled.
Yes,
and it allowed that his wife to say, we can say manipulating.
Cow. It became a cash cow.
It allowed that, yes, it's not a matter of cash cow. It is where he found love. Men.
Okay, now let's say this. He came, he just collapsed, and while he collapsed, we were trying to revive him, we were pouring water on him. That was why we were kind of like rushing him to the hospital. And when they came to the hospital was confirming that this person had actually died 3 hours ago or more. So,
see, 3 hours or more.
Pouring water on him. Was it to protect the body? See, this pouring is just a mystery and kind of like a mystery. To me, it's like a mystery and
sorry.
Yes, let us compare what happened when the at the start. He said when they called him, so he came, he got there. So when he got there, he did Mohbad and the wife. And and the wife, and the son, and who else? One of them, they went to one place at New. So he said when they got there, by the time Mohbad came out, Mohbad and he started having argument. It was not from the house. And you understand? Not from the house. It was when they got to a particular place, maybe you knew where they made the rest of the artist. You understand? It was there they started having argument issues. But the problem is this: the driver does not understand Yoruba. So most of their conversations we said in Yoruba. So it was only kind of like you know that these people are fighting that. They insulted the people, that point, you know, so the but you know, you were kind of like, so when they got to the IKD, Mohbad went for the show and he came back. I think it was a soldier, policeman, and everyone. If we were there, they escorted him into the car. And it was a fixing arrangement. He said he was at the front, the driver. Somebody, but he does not know the person's name, was in the front. And that person is short. So I guess that was Dawisha, because Dawisha is very short. Dawisha was beside the driver. In the middle was Mohbad, me, and his friend. And I guess that his friend was prime boy, according to what the driver was saying. And he said 2 more people were sitting at the back. So those 2 people, I don't know, maybe it is Spendy or Adura, but 2 people were at the back. So he said by the time Spendy and Oji. Maybe Adura, maybe. I don't know. Okay. So he said when they were about to go. Okay, let me just continue. One second, please. Lagata, can you put yourself on a big screen, please? Sorry to interject you, Samjojo. Lagata, put yourself on yourself on the big screen, yourself on a big screen, not me. No, I don't need to do much. Okay. You can continue now. Now, so what he was he explained that why they were there, okay, the policeman, soldier, when they left the show, they went they got all of them in that car, cleared the guy out. That he actually used his car he parked in front of Mohbad's gate. In front of the house, he parked in front of Mohbad's gate. That everybody in that car left in that car. Darusha, according to the description, he said the person is shocked. Definitely is Darusha. All of them slept in the house. So he said in the morning, he was trying to call them. Nobody could pick up the phone. That he had to meet around 11. That the wife now came out, which is Moni came out. He said, "Are you just coming?" He said, "No, that he actually said that he could not go because of the broken glass." We now said that sorry, that okay, that they will take the car. And we now went inside. They said they about to somebody allowed it for they transferred money for the glass to the pit. So he left around what time? He said he left. So when he left, he went to Ladipo to take the car. That was on Monday at here. So he went to Ladipo to take the car. He said on Tuesday somebody called him. That he should go and report himself to the police station. That number just called. Go and report at the police station. That he was like telling him that what kind of thing who just called me? You know, he said that number called again. That he should go and report himself to the station. So he said maybe hours after, I think around I'm not getting that time correct. I think the morning they had the time. Because they were writing down. I don't have time to write anything down. So they said they now called him that Mohbad is dead. That he could not believe it. That the person I just saw yesterday. That he now telling me that he's dead. So that was how he found out that was around on Tuesday. He said around 9. 9 on Tuesday morning, around 9 that the called him that he should go and report himself to the station, blah blah blah. So I think it was around that 9 that he called him. That maybe he was that called him that Mohbad is dead. Around 9. So he now said around 12 or something. Somebody now called him again. Now checked online. That he now saw it on Facebook. The person carried yesterday was dead. So that he could not believe it. So that was just information. And they asked me question about was it true that Sammy Jojo that he wanted to see the baby? Sammy Jojo. Yeah. 9 that was a problem. Yes, that was what the driver said. Yes. So now the last so I didn't 2 o'clock. You wanted to on the 12, yeah. God bless you. God bless you. So according to what we saw today, it was actually you called the nurse to come and inject the blah blah. It was questioning them, but you know, it said it was only one person that was talking, and what the person was saying was just giving a different answer to whatever he was asking. But he performed, he did everything, and he confirmed that he was actually brought in there, and it was 3 hours ago, not as they claimed. And another thing, when you want to when it came.
Sorry, don't mess, I beg, please. So the doctor basically is saying that he didn't see any blood whatsoever.
Okay, that's the end. The one I recorded.
Yeah, just a point of correction. People saying 3 hours is confirmed even with Sam Jojo. It said 3 hours or more.
3 hours
so which
more.
which correlate more with what Arifa was saying.
Exactly, 3 hours or more.
Yeah.
We are fine with that.
3 hours
What?
or more. So now I can
The
speak
question
to that.
here? Why was the driver being asked at 9 a.m. on Tuesday morning that he should go and report himself?
That's a very good question. And when they sent him to get drugs, what type of drug?
What type of drugs? At
What
3
type of drug
a.m.
was he getting? Yeah, we need to
3
know
a.m.
what kind of medication.
And Richie, watch this. 3 a.m. you want to get drugs. 9 a.m., which is 6 hours later, Mama Mohbad called. They didn't pick. 12 o'clock noon, Monday, Mama Mohbad called again. He saw Firifiri, he saw Ghost passing. He called again. 3 p.m., which is 12 hours. Between 3 a.m. of drugs and 3 p.m., Mama Shegbon Kokoni. Do you understand my line of thought? That between that 12 hours. So you can see what has happened between 3, 6, 9 a.m. on Tuesday, on Monday. This things I'm saying now is on Monday. 3 in the midnight,
You know, the
9
question I
a.m.
wanted
in the morning.
I think the question
9
wanted to
a.m. in the morning
establish.
when the mama called, 12 o'clock when the mama called, then 3 o'clock, Mama Sheikh Bonko Koni, 3 o'clock. So for you to now say, Color report on Tuesday morning, 9 a.m., that means the whole of Monday have been, series of high strategic planning meetings, something has happened.
Yeah, what was the
Something
intention?
has
What was the intention
occurred.
to ask driver to go and report?
To
Is
go
it
and
the police
report
that
himself
summoned
for
him
what?
or what?
No, it's someone, one of them now that called him, not police, from the
Yeah, so
house.
why are they asking him to go and report himself?
That's it.
Yeah, this is
So
getting more
what?
interesting actually.
So nurse came in around 2 p.m. to come and do what?
But this is when it comes to the two nurses, right? When you look at it. Because me actually sleep
Richie,
about the two nurses.
Richie, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. One thing Arifa
Good
said,
afternoon.
he said that the doctor checked Arifa's foods and saw, oh God forbid, sorry.
Not Arifa or Mohbad.
Sorry, God forbid.
Mohbad.
God forbid. I'm so sorry. I took that back. I take that back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Checked Mohbad's foods and saw like dots, like black dots, and that can only happen when there's rigor mortis.
Exactly.
And he also said that the doctor tried all he could to open Mohbad's mouth to see if he could do any CPR or whatever. That Mohbad's mouth could not open. That it was as if his teeth was locking onto his tongue. So there was
that's
no
part of rigor mortis.
Yeah, there was no way he could have Mohbad's mouth open.
You have to use hammer to open it.
Yeah, and he also checked Mohbad's eyes.
What?
You have to use
Sperm is also pure.
hammer to
Blood
open it.
is no more.
Hammer.
Sperm was pure.
Hammer.
Yeah, I'm just being sarcastic here. You can't open it.
What you are talking
You have to-
medically, okay.
No, you have to open it.
And he also checked Mohbad's eyes and saw that there was no life. Like basically, the guy was literally saying that how come you said he just collapsed? This looks like someone that had died 3 hours or more. So would we say them pouring water before taking him to the hospital, was it an attempt to see if the stiffening of the body could, I don't know.
Soften a little bit.
Something a little bit. No, it could be that because I found if someone has died hours ago, why are you pouring water on him? Is it to soften the body before you guys could literally take him to the hospital? So this is it.
Yeah, that would be an ignorant mission.
Yeah.
Of course, now that would be ignorant. Of course, is it to soften the pomo or what?
No, you cannot do
because
it.
the doctor said that Mohbad's body was wet, so they couldn't even check his temperature because his body was wet.
Is it the Perez doctor? He came to the inquest.
Yeah, the Perez doctor. Yeah, Perez doctor.
He came to the inquest.
Yeah, that's why I said that Kurame, there's something fishy about that Kurame. You see, the doctor never came.
And do you know
Why
when you look at those two guys,
that's why she
that
took
announced his death, right? They never showed
hold on first,
Mohbad's
please.
head.
Hold on first, please. Why they pour water on him, is for them to quickly, you know that the nurse said they asked them to go and buy some medication. So she now went out with DJ Bami. Immediately they did not see what they went to buy. They quickly brought Mohbad out, you understand, to be taking him to the hospital. Meaning the person that the nurse came to treat was not Mohbad, but in the presence of that nurse, they don't know how they are going to switch the person out, you understand, because the one the nurse was facing is different from the one they will not switch out. So that's why they send her out. Before she returned, they have already put the main Mohbad inside the car.
That's what you think, right?
Yeah, see,
That's your opinion. No, listen. You are saying this. How do you know that the nurse hasn't compromised all the lines of the script with them?
Exactly.
So don't even go there.
In my opinion, I don't even think they had to do all of those drama. She's compromised. That's it. She knew what she was
that
coming
nurse
to do.
is following the script. That nurse is following the script.
Exactly.
He cannot tell me he did not know that it was Mohbad that he treated. For how long now we have Mohbad's picture are everywhere? Okay, since Mohbad, did she not see Mohbad online when they are posting the pictures and everything when he was in prison?
Gentlemen, before you guys came, Mama Ese was there, and she said something very important. You know, according to the driver, it said it was Wunmi that came to settle him so that he can go and fix his car. So Mama Ese now asked the question: who ordered for the driver? It was Mohbad. Why is it not that Mohbad? Why was it not that Mohbad attended to him before he left? Why was Wunmi?
You can get away with that actually. No, Mohbad. Let me not play devil's advocate. Mohbad might be tired. Okay, that he doesn't want to do anything.
Go and settle the guy.
And at the same time, Wunmi is the financial support.
Halifa said no money was given to the driver. That when Wunmi came, she asked him, "Oh, so you are still here?" He said, "Yeah, that he feared that he couldn't leave because the glass had to be fixed." Then she said, "Okay, that she's going in to talk to Mohbad," and she went in for like 30 minutes. She came out and said that he should go to a particular place to go and fix it, that they've already made arrangements. So no money was given. They called called somebody.
They didn't give him money. They only sent him to go and meet so person.
So person, yeah.
At Ladipo or wherever it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, it could be a private mechanic for them, yeah.
No, Ladipo is they sell parts there. Maybe Prado parts people. See, one thing I know is this, according to this inquest now, the matter is over. Let's just take our mind off inquest. The report will be that Mohbad died of unknown causes.
Chairman, that hospital report is very, very important. How do you want to match the doctor's submission?
I
don't know. 1 minute. How do you want to match the doctor's submission of the status of the body with the nurse story? Are you not getting the point? Yeah. You're telling somebody, how do you want to match that story? It doesn't work.
Exactly. I think if they really want to work, if the police really if they want to do Mohbad good,
is there. The evidence is there in front of them.
Yeah, they should just order for a thorough investigation to go back and investigate it all over again, because this is a mess. If indeed we cannot find cause of death, I think if that magistrate is not compromised, I would expect her to advise the DPP.
I will threaten the nurse with the longer jail time.
Exactly.
For compromising.
That's just it. A thorough investigation, a
When
forensic
doctor is telling you
has
this
to
body
be.
has been dead for more than 3 hours, right? And you created a drama as if it just happened. I mean, it doesn't match. The story doesn't match.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't correlate.
And you can see that everybody that is outside that is not connected to the family are saying something reasonable, but all of them in that house seems to be saying the same thing about this nurse. About now, look at it's. I just hope that a thorough investigation is carried out. That's just it. To be honest,
Whoever was able to tell us that all their stories were lies. These boys claim that Wosha said he did not sleep in that house. He went out. Another one again said he did not sleep in the house. He went out. But the driver said none of them moved out of that house. They were in that house. They slept in that house. And for them to come and wake him up at 3 a.m. for medication, they would tell us which medication they wake him up for. Why? Who was sick that they needed urgent medication that time? Who was sick? Because they told us it's just a small wound Mohbad have. Now, who was sick at that time that they urgently need medication 3 o'clock a.m.? They have to wake up the driver. And then again, Lifestyle told us that Mohbad, he saw Mohbad in the morning, and then Mohbad saw him wearing his socks and bag, and then Mohbad said, why are you dressing like a schoolboy like this? Okay, the driver is outside. So Mohbad did not come out to ask the driver, are you still here? It was only me that came out to ask the driver, did you come back? Mohbad did not come out. Only Wunmi. And then when Wunmi went in again, when she said she would go and talk to Mohbad, Mohbad did not come out again to come and tell the driver, man, even if to come and appreciate the driver for what he did for him and everything, and say, go to this place, you go and fix your car. It's only Wunmi that did everything again. And then Tuesday, 9 o'clock a.m., you people are telling him, because that's how I would say they use different number to tell him to go and report. To go and report to the police station for what? What did he do? Go and report yourself at the police station. And nurse, you get my claim, say you came 2 o'clock p.m. to come and treat who? And the driver said, afternoon, 12, he saw a post that said Mohbad is dead. Nurse, who you can't treat? Someone they posted afternoon, and even when you check the media, you see that most people posted at 10 o'clock. Some posted at 8. Mohbad's die. So nurse who you can't treat at that time. Me, I will not say it's Adura. She come to it because why I will not go that particular one again, because
she played along.
If we are going to check, Mohbad's picture is on the media. So if it was not Mohbad she treated, she will see the two pictures and say no. I did not treat this person, so this is another person I treat if she's not following the script. But it's obvious she's playing along. They called her for something else and she played the script with them. The doctor just collaborated the nurse, the driver's statement again. According to the doctor, someone has died in my hand, I hold the person like this, and I know when someone died just freshly. What the symptoms the doctor predicted, those symptoms are someone that has died for a very long time, for the palm to be pale, white. Blood, you are not seeing sign of blood again. According to the doctor, the palm is pale. The feet have started developing black spots. That's someone that has died for a very long time. Not just like the way they explained to the doctor that it just fell down faint. For where? That Monday, they were preparing who and how to do the trick. That's why they tricked the driver. They wanted him to go to the police station and they would look for a way to pin it on him. They were urging him to go. If he would have gone that time that they were sending him that message, he would have gone there. They would have twist the story on him that he's the one that buy him. And even if he tried to deny, they would say, then why did you rush and report yourself to the police station? That's how he would have ended up being there. But thank God he played smart. He did not go. He refused to go there. As the message was coming, he refused to go to the police station. Because how will you report yourself when you don't know what you did? You just go and report yourself. They were trying to look for who to pin it on. But thank God he was so smart. From all of them that have explained, the driver is the one that, for me, I always see that he did not follow script to them. And if the driver would have known, because according to him, he said he did not know Yoruba. I'm very sure if he would have known Yoruba, he listens to everything they say, he would have explained it also. He would have explained exactly what they were arguing in that place with. He would have explained everything. But he did not know.
Please, I need you to talk to Arifa. I know you're close to him. Please, tell him not to bring that guy online. If he's just on the phone, fine, but let him not expose the guy to TikTok and bring and allow the guy to come on any platform with any accounts. Just talk to him, please.
Well, I'll try and do that.
Yeah.
These guys play game. That's why this unascertained results. The questions I will ask these people, the same way we ask the government that which hospital did you guys did the autopsy? We are going to ask these people again. They should tell us which hospital they did that autopsy that give us unascertained. Mm-hmm. They should tell us which country they carried that autopsy because they told us that it was not inside Nigeria. They were doing it out of Nigeria. So they should tell us which country did they carry that autopsy. The same question we asked the government before, we are also going to ask it to the Aloba family. Let them tell us which country they carry the autopsy to and which hospital. Which one is unascertained? The government autopsy is even better because the government autopsy, at least they give us time of death. They give us the medication that was given before saying inconclusive. But this one, unascertained, is like they have removed even the nurse inside. You think the nurse did not do anything? What about the doctor, the nurse administer? Nothing was detected. How? Nothing. Time of death, nothing. Which result did you guys do? Did you guys really did the autopsy, or did you just try to lie on people or what? Autopsy result that did not even show the drugs, and everybody saying they administer drugs on Mohbad. Your own did not show anything unascertained, just like that. They should tell us where they did that autopsy. They should tell us which hospital they carried that autopsy. The same way they were pressing on the government. They should tell us. It's not going to be secret. They did it secretly. Now, the result is out already. Before we agree for them to do it underground secretly. Now it's out. So we need to know now which hospital. Let us ask questions. How? What did they do? How did they perform that autopsy? How can it be unascertained? Unascertained how? Is this how it now? Okay, now unascertained. Now where did they want to? No, where did they want to come and start now? Who did they want to carry go criminal court now? Who did they want to carry go criminal court?
For me,
nobody. That is what they're trying to
the two
tell
hospitals report, right, says it all. To the extent that doctor was even saying that he tried to open Mohbad's mouth. Do you know what that means? His teeth, he couldn't open the mouth.
He has
that means the tongue has been swallowed, the teeth is locked.
Yeah, but
means he has died a very long time.
Yes.
This autopsy result they give us is the nickname of this autopsy result is God give it, God take it. That's how I will name it. God give it, God take it. Because that's just the result they give us now. How can you tell me it's uncertain? As in how? The only result we have been hoping for a very long time. Only for you people to tell us uncertain.
My dear.
Now the pool of blood. I'm sorry. Now the pool of blood, the clot pool of blood. Where we want to get idea now how that blood come about. Now the profuse bleeding. The profuse bleeding now. Where we want to get where the profuse bleeding come from now. Let them tell us now where we want to carry everything. Since they said everything is uncertain and they keep saying there was no cut and there was no nothing. Let them tell us now where we want to start all of this. And the only thing that want to lead us more, the 3-second video, Aloba family is against it. Aloba supporters is against it. Wumi supporters is against it. Everybody is against it. Why?
God.
Why? The only thing that want to lead us through, everybody is against it. Why? What is the reason? Unascertained kill that doctor safe. Thunder fire devil.
Paparino says something which makes me worried. He's referring to so many of these mystery murder cases in Nigeria. And that reminded me of Fodele Giwa, this prominent journalist that was bombed in his office. And they said the letter bombed to him, and that blew off his torso. And the guy died immediately. And up to now, there's nobody to be locked in or to be charged for that kind of heinous crime. And this will go on and on and on and on and on. And it just make me feel really sad about Nigeria in general. It's just very sad. This kind of and now with this technology and with the communication, which is more common to all of us. You can sit on your phone and get everything communicated and read the news. And even with that, they still want to fool everybody. And we can see that how things are playing out. Because when you look at the story of the nurse and the story of what the doctor of the two hospitals said, it doesn't match. So that's enough for the police to start their investigation. Go back to the drawing board, right? It's really sad, honestly. But well, yeah, that doesn't mean I won't leave my Nigerian passport. I'm still Nigerian, but it's just absurd. It's absurdity. The kind of system that's running that country. That's what I would say.